Great question, and I have some answers, but you're not going to like them. When I was in college, this left-wing nonsense did not exist. All of us partied together and had a good time together. I was on the indoor soccer team for my college, got knocked out cold once as a goalkeeper. We all had a great time, but it was a different world. The left wing had not taken over anything yet, and the identity politics that you see in our modern era did not exist yet. So you now are going to be conservative on a campus where the vast majority of people are either left-wing or have been forced into a left-wing thought process. You most likely have far left, very liberal professors who want you to think along their lines and will threaten you with failure if you don't profess to be a liberal yourself. So first thing is, always just lie to your professors. I hate to say that, but just make them think that they've won, because you never have to see them again after you get your diploma or your certifications. You don't. Just go along and get along with that kind of thing. However, when you're dealing with the students, this is something that you really need to factor in. Go to Spy Tech or any of these websites out there that sell micro cameras. You have to film everything now. That is a very stark reality. And when you're being harassed and needled by left-wing students who want to tell you that you're wrong for anything, make sure you've got records of them. Write down in a notebook and use your own handwriting, because believe me, you can't fake that anywhere near as easily as faking a spreadsheet. Write down the day, the time, the part of the campus it took place, who they are. If you know their names, write them down, and how you felt about it. And then what you can do after a few of these phenomena, you can simply go to the dean and file a appropriate complaint. And when you're filing the complaint, be prepared to get some backlash, because they'll probably say, well, this is a bit of a left-wing campus and we don't see things the way that you do. No problem. Now you've got the evidence that you need to file a negligence lawsuit. Now that, of course, will be different from state to state. I'm not well versed on American law. In Canada, that would actually be a couple things, a harassment tort or a tort of negligence. We could do that in Canada. Probably not win, though, because the Canadian courts are all rigged to side with left-wing politics. But I know that American courts are not all as such. So you've got a much better chance of making a point. It's not that I'm suggesting you sue to make money. I am suggesting you sue so that you are taken seriously by the establishment, who will then try much harder to keep those left-wing people away from you. But at the same time, you're going to have to form your own clubs. You know, social media is amazing for that one thing, is getting people together who are like-minded. So find like-minded conservatives like you and form your own clubs and spend time talking amongst yourselves, because the left wing's not going to want to be a part of your conversations except to tell you that you're bad and you're wrong. You don't need that in your life. Dust those people and stick with the ones who have a positive influence on you.